Hello, subscribers. Welcome to the Fast Profits Daily. I am Richesh Bhatia. Markets have been very volatile in last few weeks. We saw the issue of banking coming in. We saw issue into the Europe with Credit Suisse. We saw Fed increasing rates by 25 basis point yesterday, and then the US market stumbled by around 1.5%. In today's session, we started with the gap down, but in the end, with the first hour, we saw some recovery onto the positive side. But more of Nifty, if you look at it, right from 16,858 30 levels, we are back towards 17,200 levels, nearly over 400 points now. But if I just look at since the start of 2023, it's been nearly now 3 months. The action has been more of the stock specific momentum over here, be it the bullish side, be it the bearish side. And it's been rather than sector specific. If I just look at overall, though, if I just look at from the capital goods, we have seen Siemens and L&T been leading. From IT space, we have seen a negative momentum. From the banking side, ICICI and Axis being leading, while other have been very much laggard. So it's more of a stock specific. And in this video, I'll be discussing one sector where I believe there is uh, a huge risk reward favorable momentum trade or investments you can look at, and that is the specialty chemical stocks. Is it the right time to invest into the specialty chemical stocks, or should you wait? Before I start, we as we don't have the specialty chemical index, I've created my one own specialty chemical index where I believe it's worth looking at. So there are two criteria which I have used to select this index. Generally, if I look at when I use the market cap index, I generally take the benchmark market cap index, market cap, and all the stocks above in those sectors are being added. But in this case, I'll be taking two criteria. First is the one where I'm taking the minimum market cap of around 10,000 crores. And second, I'm been taking the stocks which are listed about 2000 before 2021, which means that there is 2 years of data for me to analyze onto the charts. So, being a technical analyst, you need the price action data just to look at the future trends. So that's the reason I've taken the stocks listed before 2021, and there were if I just consider around 10,000 crores of market cap minimum, so there were around eight stocks, but two of them have been listed post 2021. The post I would say 2020, so start of 2021, there were two stocks. So filtering down with these two criteria, I'm repeating a minimum market cap of 10,000 crores and the stock listed before the start of 2021. So there are around six stocks which came to my filter criteria. Just name them: Gujarat Fluorochem, Navin Fluoro, Atul Industries, Aarti, Vinati Organ, and Alkaline Amines. So these are the stocks I believe one should look at, and I've created this index called Market Cap Weighted Index, Market Cap Specialty Chemical Index. So if you look at the screen over right here, this is the weekly chart which I have created, and this is since start of 2020, or I would say probably Feb of 2020. So if we look at, this is a chart which is trending bullish, and interestingly, since the low of 2020, this index has rallied by around 250 plus percent. I guess precisely if I just look at the close of 22nd March, it was somewhere around 256 to 57% up. I'm not considering the higher level which was, if you look at on the screen, but I'm considering the close of 22nd, which is yesterday's close, from the low of 2020. So it's around 256 257% up. So let's analyze this chart and look at what are the trend indicating and what are the charts indicating. Is it a right time to invest, or I would say, should you invest into these stocks, or it is a time to avoid? So look at the second chart, the similar weekly chart which I have plotted. If you saw before, I've just added the support area. Now, if you look at the support area right from end of 2021, this support area is playing, and we have seen multiple times the index being taking support around these areas. Though once we saw prices or index at the start of 2023 breaking below these levels, but yes, again there is a consolidation at the support area, so indicating that the prices are taking support around the long-term channel or long-term trend line over here. So looking at the considering the support area, it seems that the index may hold these support. If I look at the third chart over here, I've just added the 50 and 100 weekly exponential moving average. Being the lesser data, I'm unable to plot 200, so that's the reason I've considered 100. And if you look at two things over here, though it's been trending around 50, but look at the orange line, which is 100 weekly exponential moving average. Prices uh, around these levels formed the bullish harami. Again, bullish harami is the candlestick reversal pattern right around this support area. If you look at this red line, so prices managed to hold on with the 100 weekly exponential moving average, and again the previous low has been held. So with the bullish candlestick reversal over here, with the price at support 100 exponential moving weekly exponential moving average, these coincides a confluence of support over here right at around 2600 levels onto the index. If I just add the relative strength index, which is the RSI, which, as I said, which determines the strength of the momentum, RSI onto the weekly scale have hit around 31 level mark. 30 being the oversold zone for the RSI, and 31 it's again nearly oversold levels. And we have seen the coming back onto the positive side, though it has yet to surpass the midline of 50. But look at the V-shape recovery over there at around oversold level, and now the RSI has been slightly trending on a flat zone, with the prices also trending around in the range. Any move, I believe, may take RSI onto the bullish scenario, and if in case markets trend support onto the bullish side, this RSI may head higher. So it indicates that with the price trending at support, as I said, confluence of support of trend line, confluence of support of 100 weekly exponential bullish candlestick reversal pattern. Now RSI on the weekly scale is trending at have turned from the oversold zone, and V-shaped recovery indicates that there is a strength into the support area. If I use the top-down approach and move on to the daily, there is a slight of risk over here. We have seen death cross. Again, the blue line, if you look, is the 50 daily exponential moving average, and the orange is around 200 daily exponential moving average. So yes, there is a good death cross, which means that my short-term average, which is the 50 over here, giving a negative crossover below the 200. So it indicates that the death cross is a sign of a bearish scenario over here, with the prices trending onto the support area, and it is trying to surpass this 50 average. If you look at the recent scenario over here, it is trying to cross above the 50 days exponential moving average. We have seen multiple resistance over there. So in case we see this surpass of these level of somewhere around 2800, we may see this rally coming on to the chemical specialty chemical stock. Second, if you look at this trend line over here, just added, again 2800, 2850 stands out to be a minor resistance zone. So I believe if that is taken out, we may see a faster rally coming into the this specialty chemical stock, and the momentum may head higher. Uh, Interestingly, if I just look at the daily trending at multiple supports, and in case market see a huge comeback, this specialty chemical gives a good favorable low risk high reward setup over here. The stop loss over here would be around 2500 or 2450, which is I would say 5-7% from here on. But looking at the upside, I believe keeping a 5%, 7%, or probably 8% risk over here, I may see that 20-25% upside can be expected onto the specialty chemical stocks of RI, the index which have created. So 1:3, 1:4 risk reward wise, I believe yes, that is an excellent for a trader, for investors to look at onto these stocks. And most of the stocks have been from the mid cap space. So if I just compare this index with the mid cap index over here, So next chart, which is the comparison of the market cap weighted specialty chemical index, which I have created against the mid cap index over here. So if I just look at, as I said, from 2020 low, from the current, from the close of 22nd March 2023, this index has risen around 257%. At the same time, mid cap index is up by around 170 180% up. So keeping in watch that this index is outperforming against the mid cap index, it is possibility that any positive momentum, we may see that specialty chemical stocks may see an outperformance and the rally may continue or resume the bullish scenario over here. So as uh, a risk reward wise, I believe yes, there is an excellent opportunity to look at keeping a stop loss in mind of around 7-8%. And if this stock momentum continue onto the positive side, you can anyway trail out the levels. But I believe yes, it is a good time to look at for a high risk in trader, high risk investors, that specialty chemical stocks can be a good entry at current point in time. And keeping a stop loss of 7-8%, I believe 25-27% upside or probably 30% upside can be expected in months to come on these stocks. So keep a watch on these stocks. As I said, market is on a recovery phase, and I believe yes, Nifty has seen a huge recovery. Midcap index is also trending in a major support. So in case you're not following me on my Telegram channel, Fast Profits with Brijesh Bhatia, do follow that. I generally post a Nifty chart, I post midcap index chart, bank Nifty chart, whatever I think there is some interesting setup building up. I regularly post the chart, so you are regularly updated with these chart and these levels. And I believe yes, there is a huge opportunity in this specialty chemical stocks, which may likely to outperform or may continue to outperform the mid cap index. So any uptick into the mid cap index, this stocks will definitely rise. So keep in mind the risk over here is the death cross onto the daily chart over here. But risk reward, I think yen should definitely look on these stocks. Signing off, Brijesh Bhatia.
Thank you for tuning into Equity Masters YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, we've got many more valuable investing ideas for you. Click the link in the description to access them now.